of Legends, Valorant,
Stop streaming.
Overwatch.
We are streaming. Hey, it's Summer Slop Series number 2. We're online.
How do people know when we're streaming?
They would get a notification if they're subscribed to our channel.
Oh, so if they're on the YouTube channel or
Yeah.
something, then they'll get a notification.
Yeah, you should tell all your people.
Yeah.
I send a link.
Okay.
to
Well,
TikTok.
now
Yeah.
I should have known this. Now I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
actually do it because obviously I'm a fucking scrub who doesn't know about this kind of stuff.
I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs
Can't
is
get
the
no
one that
love
gets
from
no
me.
love.
Josh, I saw you hanging out the passenger side. I don't want to assume
trying
I'm
to
your
holler
best
at you.
friend, but you know,
I was trying to holler at you.
Yeah.
trying to holler at me.
I'm gonna put on an eye patch and burn your fucking house down. Left Eye Lopez. How'd she lose her eye? Did she not listen good to her husband?
No, she just she was like, my gimmick gonna be all my name Left Eye. And she put a thing. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. She put a thing on there. Yeah.
I was telling Donnie earlier, I was watching Alone, and I was looking at my phone, and I end up now on Black People Reddit slash a lot.
Yeah.
Probably because I say the words black people too much.
Right.
So it goes in my feed. And somebody was posting a video of like a Target or a CVS where the whole front was gated off, like I was telling you guys Burlington Coat Factory was.
Yeah.
But it was in Oakland, and she was like, why is it only like that here? It's not like that at other CVS's. And I was like, they don't look at the people's skin. There's a computer at the CVS home office that does loss prevention.
Yeah.
And by store, they go, this store has lost a lot of inventory, so we have to take measures. Unfortunately, your neighborhood is the one that ended up with a big cage for you to be behind, like a zoo thing that's in the zoo. And
I mean,
because you're posting it and saying it's racist is actually doing worse for your culture.
Yeah.
Because you've brought attention to the fact that they only do it in Oakland. And they go, why is it like that? Because we're black? No, because of the numbers in the computer.
Dude,
because of the thefts that happened.
When I was watching the footage,
Nobody looked at a person.
Yeah.
And did that.
when I was watching the footage of people like burning school buses in New York over the Knicks winning, I'm like, yeah, well, there's only one group of people doing that shit.
So you
then I was
were
watching
gone for the Carmelo Anthony verdict, right?
What's
And all
that?
that stuff. The kid at the black kid that stabbed the white kid in the heart at the Frisco track meet.
Oh, I remember that because I was in Frisco when that happened.
Yeah. So the trial happened, and he got found guilty and sentenced to 35 years in prison. And
Why is it going to be like that?
why it got to be like that
Why
for
they
a
did it-
black
why they
kid?
just like that for that.
Yeah.
And they make a fake scenario where they're like, it wouldn't have been like this. If Obama had done what Trump did, we would have been lynched. Well, okay. Well, it's the cool scenario you created where you're right and everyone else is wrong.
I mean, the guy stabbed a guy in the heart, right? He stabbed him in the heart.
Yeah, but white people, blah 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 blah. Well, evil white.
Why it got to be like that?
Yeah.
So I was watching Alone, South Africa, and looking at this caged CVS. And then the guy in South Africa looked at the top of the mountain, and there was all these dots, and he was like, oh, fuck, baboons. And then the narrator said, baboons will work in a pack to steal from your camp, your things. I was like, I probably shouldn't be watching these two things at the same time. I don't want to make any correlations. But demographically, if CVS was in South Africa, they would cage off that area because of all the theft.
Your ISP like is paying attention to everything that you're doing. And labeling you as a anti-diversity, equity, and what is it?
Yeah.
Trump is against diversity, equity, and
That's what Chris saw. We just came from the bar, and Chris overheard a woman complaining to a man about how Trump's getting rid of DEI, and he asked what DEI meant, and she didn't know what the I meant. She couldn't think of it.
Infestation.
I would say that this is probably representative of 99% of people who give a fuck about DEI.
Yeah.
They're like, couldn't tell you what one of the letters in the acronym are.
Yeah, it's just because they heard it on NPR.
What the fuck is an acronym?
It's because they heard it on NPR. They half listened to it, and they got angry as the NPR people wanted them to get angry about it and motivated. Now I'm going to even vote for Democrats even harder.
Yeah.
I'm going to be even more annoying about it so that you tell me that you voted for a Democrat, but you actually didn't. You voted for Trump just to piss me off.
Yeah.
Remember whenever the 2024 election was happening and they kept telling women, your husband doesn't need to, you can lie to your husband about who you voted for.
Right.
Your ballot's secret. What they should have been doing is warning them that their husbands were secretly going to vote for Trump.
Right. Yeah. Right.
It's the husbands having to hide that they voted for Trump from their wives were a bigger problem than the wives having to hide their vote for Kamala Harris from their evil, abusive, conservative Republican husbands.
The wives were furious about grabbing by the pussy. I was not furious about grabbing by the pussy. I giggled and said, I've never heard that before. That's really funny. I've never heard anyone say, you
just grab a woman by
the pussy.
Right.
And they let you do
this
it.
This guy is spinning hot gold.
Yeah.
And I voted for Bush because of Will Ferrell. So by the same logic, I would have voted for Trump because of grabbing by the pussy. It didn't make me furious. I was like, this guy's doing comedy. He's doing new shit that I've never heard before. This is original material. I love this. But all the women were mad. And then he debated Kamala, and she was like, be quiet. A woman is talking. Don't interrupt me. And every dude in America was like, I want to live in that world.
Yeah.
That's what's it's coming.
Yeah.
If she gets it, we can't interrupt.
Yeah.
We interrupt each other all the time. And it's not a big deal. No one's felt like their entire gender has been dishonored by you cut me off.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it at all.
Chris, a gentleman is talking right now. Okay, honor my balls. Don't interrupt me.
Honor your balls.
Well, that was my dad's biggest pet peeve when I was little. He would get interrupted.
You not honoring his balls?
He would wait and he'd go, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, and then he'd continue. So everyone in the room knew this guy got fucking in and he didn't like it.
Right.
So I grew up going, that's a gay thing to be mad about.
Yeah.
People, especially if you're doing a comedy thing and you have something funny, you need to get it out. If I wait too long and you guys move on to a new subject, I'm like, ha, clam chowder, and it has nothing to do with what anybody's talking about, then I was too late and I fucked up.
Yeah, this happens sometimes in my house where people get pissed off about other people interrupting. It's like, it's a conversation, right? We're having a conversation right now.
A woman was talking.
Sometimes when you're having a conversation, people just jump in.
Sometimes you got to grab the conversation by the pussy. when you're famous, you can do that. It's funny.
Man. I wish I lived in a world where I could just grab someone by the pussy. Like,
you got to grab the asshole too if you're going to go for the full bowling ball. You can't just grab a pussy; it's a hole.
Right.
You got to get both.
Grab
of them
by
in
the
there.
whole lower region.
I wish there was a third hole. Then you
By
could
the
do like a
nethers.
strike.
For the
You could do
do some wee bowling.
Yeah, a bowling ball.
Bowling.
You like playing the Switch?
Yeah,
with the kids.
It's true. Man, I kind of miss that Wii Sports. Remember when Wii Sports?
They're doing a new one for the
Is-
Switch. They're going to be a new Wii Sports Resort or Nintendo Sports Resort or whatever now they call it. They've been making them this whole time.
Oh, I'm just on the.
Yeah, if you got a Switch, you can get sports games for it.
Dude, when we
If you go to
yesterday,
Epstein's Island, you can play Wii Squirts. They have a whole different game down there.
yesterday we were sitting around the house. So two things came up with Miranda. First of all, she was like, "Do you use my real name on the podcast?" I'm like, "Yes, all the time." She's like, "Dad, are you serious?" I'm like, "I don't use our last name. No one. I'm not. Like we're not talking about exactly where we live or where we work or."
Middle names. We don't do middle names.
We don't do middle.
No one
Yeah,
knows
we're not getting into it.
that your middle name is Griselda.
Yeah. I mean,
Miranda Griselda.
yeah, we all know that your name is Christopher. Christopher Negroni.
Christopher Negroni.
Why did he name his child after a sushi dish?
Then the other weird thing was she was like, the Wii U upstairs? I'm like, yeah, I know the Wii U upstairs. She's like, does anyone really play that? I'm like, no one plays it. It just sits there. She's like, oh, that's interesting. I'm like, do you want to take the Wii U back to school with you? She's like, that's kind of what I was getting at.
You
I'm
could have just said it from the beginning.
I'm like, then why didn't you just say, hey, Dad, can I take the Wii U home with me to school? And
That's the best version of Wind Waker that exists. It's the only HD version of Wind Waker that there is Wii U.
Was
Yeah.
Wind Waker?
Wind Waker came out on GameCube,
Yeah.
Came out
and then an HD like remaster where it looked better came out on Wii U,
Yeah.
and they haven't put that out for the Switch yet. And that and the Twilight Princess, which was the next one, the one that came out on both Wii and GameCube.
Yeah.
They haven't put either one of those HD remakes out on the Switch. Once they do, I don't need my Wii U anymore.
What about Labia Majora's Mask? Or Labia Minora's Mask?
What about it?
They should put that at the airport. So we had to do training at work for the incident
labias?
management.
Oh, incident management?
Yeah. It's just how to set up command centers, and chain of command, and if something happens, like you can plan for, weather. And they went around the room and said, everybody introduce yourself, and if you've been in an emergency thing. And I was like, yeah, I did hurricane relief, and I did the water thing for the zebra mussels. And she was like, oh, I'm going to pick on you today a lot. And I was on the front row, and I was like, good, I like getting picked on by women. I've been married for 17 years. And she was like, ooh, scratch that. I'm not going to talk to you at all for the rest of this thing. She had a resist patch on her backpack. And she made a lot of comments about how the safety personnel had all been fired, and they got rid of a lot of these groups of stuff recently politically. And I was like, oh, we're going to get into this? Okay. I didn't know we were mad today.
Yeah.
But anyway, they formed the National Institute of whatever, the National Incident Management System during 9/11 because they were panicking when the towers got hit between who was at what tower. So when one got hit and there was still another tower, there's old radio recordings of like firefighters and ambulance going, which tower, where the fuck do we go? There's like blocks of New York, and they couldn't. So they were like, if we had one system where everybody's communicating, we wouldn't have that. It doesn't matter anymore because there's no towers. Eventually, on a long enough timeline, there's 0 twin towers.
Yeah.
But they still have these radios of these guys going, fuck, which tower, west, east?
Yeah.
So they're like, this is never going to happen again, and they formed this thing. So she's telling all these stories, and she's like, I'm going to pick on you. And she was like, one time my friend during COVID, he worked 36 hours in a day, and I was like, that's not possible. That's 2 days. You can't work 36 hours in a day. Quit making up. This woman is exaggerating her victimhood and creating a situation that's unrealistic where she made it sound way worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
I'm sure she got a lot of overtime for working 36 hours over the course of 2 days.
Right.
But no one can work 36 hours in a day. And then she
hey,
was like,
you don't know, Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. You've never been a woman before.
oh, I wish I could just one day just play with my tits in the mirror all day long. They'd be like, walk a mile in my shoes, and I'd be like, all I did was play with my tits in the mirror the whole day.
I slept until 2. I played with my tits.
I luckily didn't happen to have my period that day. I got a sweet lady day. I told some people to bring me some stuff to go to the store and get some things. And I played with my tits in the mirror the whole time. So she said she was working at the COVID vax place up at Decker Lake. They had to kick someone out because he was acting squirrely. And he was drawing guns and bombs and muttering to himself in the vax line. And so they took him outside and did the classic bouncer move of, let's go talk about this outside. Now you're not going back inside anymore. Like, if somebody's in a bar acting crazy, you just go, hey, let's go outside. And then they lock the doors.
Yeah.
You go, this guy doesn't. But I thought about like the term squirrely and how much that would come in handy for the police nowadays when they see certain people types trying to complain about the cages in front of the CVS.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was acting real squirrely, so I had to put my knee on his neck. He shouldn't have been acting so squirrely about the Lucy cigarettes and the Skittles. That's the new defense for the cops.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Hey, acting squirrely.
Hey, it's Trump's America. If
Yeah.
you're acting squirrely, you get shot in the fucking head.
You can't act squirrely.
Quit being like a little rodent. I don't like that. Sir, we got a 10-15. Here's acting squirrely. Dude, get on the ground. You're gay. We got a squirrely.
Man.
Squirrely individuals here. Clowns.
This is why
clown, right?
I never act squirrely,
No.
especially not in Trump's America.
This is what I was telling Donnie earlier and the lady that was complaining about the CVS. I don't wear bright colors or be loud
Right.
because I don't want to get caught shoplifting or doing whatever. If you're the tall poppy, if you're sticking out, if you call attention to yourself, you're going to get in trouble because people see you.
Right.
If you keep your head down, you can get away with more stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Certain parts of American cultures like to celebrate bright colors and loud noises while breaking the law.
Yeah.
That's why you got caught. Not because of the color of your skin. It's because you had your bass booming and you were wearing neon lights on your belt buckle while stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe keep your head down and you can get away. I stole a ton of shit when I was little. I never got caught because I didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, see, the problem is that, like, I guess the color of the skin comes with a base level of squirreliness that you don't have.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You're idling at a much lower level of squirreliness
squirrel,
just
yeah.
because of the fact that you're not,
Yeah, I don't do a 1025. I'm not squirrely.
Yeah. You know, I always had friends getting caught for like having drugs in the room or like, you know, doing shit at school.
This is an old Chris Rock bit. They're doing crack on the porch.
Yeah.
Do it inside.
I never got caught. I never got caught doing shit because I was just always like
all I was
paranoid about
doing
getting
was doing
caught.
crack on the porch, and these cops came out of nowhere and pulled me off my
Yeah.
porch. Yeah, you were in public.
Yeah. You're smoking crack on your porch, bruh.
There's a door. You go 5 feet to the other side of the door. You can do whatever you want.
Right. You smoke crack all day long inside.
No, we outside. We represent.
Who's representing?
That's what happens when you start representing your set.
Yeah.
I'm wearing bright blue because I'm in the Crips.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now everyone knows you're in a gang, dummy.
Right. Right.
Maybe don't wear a color so everyone knows you're in an organized crime family. I have red on. I kill people. I'm in the Bloods.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. Oh,
So I'm
man.
trying to help. I'm giving hot tips. These are hot gamer tips, pro gamer tips.
Yeah.
Did you both have today off? You had today off.
Yeah, I have
too.
today off, yeah.
Okay.
We're celebrating.
Celebrating.
And, you know, I think that we are the only people in Texas are the only ones who should get Juneteenth off. It should be a Texas holiday because that's where it came from.
Yeah.
It came from Texas.
It was our bad.
It's Galveston, right?
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah. It's like, hey, if we don't tell them they're free, they'll
Yeah.
keep thinking they're slaves.
One of the great American whoopsies.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know, the Pony Express is not fast.
Oh, we accidentally didn't tell you were free on purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Juneteenth is.
Neither rain
Pretty
nor
much.
snow nor racism will
Yeah.
stop the mailman from delivering the news that there's no more slavery to Texas.
It will just take 18 months
Something stopped
because
them.
it is the 1860s.
I didn't know about Juneteenth until probably 6 or 7
It was
years
because
ago.
it was. They were like, wow, what can we do after all this George Floyd shit?
I think so.
I don't know. Give them another fucking holiday. Just
Yeah.
like whatever we can do to pretend that we're helping to solve the problem, but we're
Yeah.
not. Let's capitalize the word black and not the word white in news articles.
Yeah.
If
Let's
they
post
really
black
wanted-
squares on Instagram.
Yeah.
Let's give them make Juneteenth a national holiday.
It wasn't before, right?
No,
Yeah.
not it was Biden did it in like 21. I think he declared it a national holiday.
If they really wanted to not be racist, they would only give black people the day off, and we would have all been at work today.
Yeah.
But then we would have all been at work going, look how quiet it is.
Yeah.
And a lot is getting done.
Yeah.
Man,
All the black people
productivity went way
This
up.
all
is
the
the
black
mo-
people wouldn't go to work and all the white people would go to work and it would be the same as every other Friday.
Yeah.
It's like the Jews of 9/11. I wonder if they didn't come to
Yeah.
the towers that day.
Yeah. Well, actually
No deals were made in the
A-
Twin Towers. on
actually a
9/11.
lot of city workers of various cities would probably not be working
Yeah.
if they just gave it to the black people off because black
true.
people love to work in municipals.
Yeah.
They have to work in the government,
Yeah.
local government. Black people make the government work
Yeah.
locally.
Yeah.
They're the ones who you have to wait 15 minutes to call your name, and then they
fucking
tell you
DMV
you
or-
didn't fill out the right form.
So every,
Y'all gotta fill out this form.
so every pothole is their fault.
Yeah.
They don't fix the roads.
Dude. Honey, have you ever heard of 9/11 when we went to the fucking DPS?
What you know about bacon bullets?
No, so y'all were both on vacation the last week.
Yeah.
Well, you were on vacation the last like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So while you were on vacation,
Yeah.
fucking Anthropic released like the most amazing model ever, and then Donald Trump made them stop, like take it down
I don't even know how that's possible. Like, what does that even mean?
because it could be hacked or whatever. It could be backdoored. It could be reverse engineered.
Okay.
Therefore, the United States said that no one who is not an American citizen can be allowed to use
They're
Fable
grabbing it.
5.
They're grabbing it by the pussy.
Yeah.
But how does the government have that kind of authority, I guess?
I guess they can just, the DOJ can just do that.
Trump is like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Do you have a permit? Yeah, I have a permit. Here's a piece of paper that says I can do whatever the
I can
fuck
do
want.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump did his thing.
Fuck you.
Today, he
Yeah.
told Axios, he said, there is no limit to my power.
Yeah.
That's something that you wouldn't get because the Emperor from Star Wars basically is like, unlimited power.
Emperor's new clothes, Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
said-
know he's naked.
I said his name was Darth Retardius.
You will do my bidding.
Yeah, so you didn't even get a chance to use it
No.
because it came out while you were in Alaska.
Yeah.
And I used it for 3 days, and everybody at my job, we were all blown away by what it could do. And then on the night of the second night, they came out with a press release saying the Department of Justice has forced us to shut down Fable, and now you can't use that model anymore.
And I thought it was the video game. I was pissed.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I can't wait for Fable 4. God damn it. They shut down Fable 4. I can't have a girlfriend with the boy.
Yeah.
Be girlfriends with the black guy. In Fable.
Have you used any of these things? You use ChatGPT or something?
No.
You
I
never
don't-
use
I've never had a
ChatGPT?
You
You never use ChatGPT?
Not really.
You know, it's an app on your. You can just put it on your phone and start
I
talking.
used
to
it to make a Studio Ghibli version of myself and then it got outlawed. They said no more using it to rip off Hayao Miyazaki's art style. I thought that was kind of neat to make it animes.
So you did that.
Yeah, but I feel bad because I grew up doing graphic design and that entire industry has been destroyed. You know, and everybody's yelling at each other about comedy flyers when they use AI. It's like, hire somebody. Like, these comedians have any money to hire a graphic designer.
Yeah.
The flyers all look way better now because you don't have to pay anyone.
Right.
And you can make a colorful, neat flyer with rockets on it.
Yeah.
But anybody's going to yell at anybody about anything. You're not. You're running the water. You're drinking.
They've all turned into freaking fundamentalist Islam. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
This is not halal.
By the way, there's a recent Hacks episode about this. So it's.
Oh no! Actually, I saw her like monologue about it,
Okay.
and I was like, "No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with exactly what she's saying. I mean, she's right.
Yeah.
They're like, you can't avoid this, but they're the ones who are making it happen. You know,
Right.
like this is going to happen whether you like it or not. It's like only because you're the one who's making it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see that during the Game Awards they had the special part about women-led games showcase?
Yeah, and
they
the
disabled
comments
the
were
chat.
turned off the whole time. So, while you were gone, also there was the
Again,
Summer
demographics.
Games Fest,
Hmm.
which is like you remember you remember E3. You're Blizzard. You work for Blizzard.
Now there's a bunch of those.
So now they don't have E3 anymore, but instead the fucking Dorito Pope, Jeff Kitely, whatever his name is, the guy who runs the Game Awards and all that.
Kira Knightley.
He does a whole like weekend long thing where they just all the companies debut new games or
He's
whatever.
the best host in the world. He's like, and now,
Yeah.
get ready. You've all been waiting for Terraria 1.5. Some shitty game nobody cares about.
So but they have like all the major studios like Nintendo had their own thing, Xbox had their own presentation, Sony had their presentation, and then there was like the main thing. But then they had these other little ones, which is like,
Bubble Bobble.
oh look, here's the Gay Developers Conference where they have like all the gay shit. And so they had a women-led development, whatever, where all the women that are making games. And yeah, they disabled the comments on the YouTube channel.
But like, why? Like, why would you?
Because you can't have people saying horrible things to make the women cry.
No, the other thing. Why would you cross cut it of like women or gay made this or that? Like,
Because you get money.
Because you have to honor the culture.
There's
who
like
gives them money?
it's fucking BlackRock. It's the investment firms. They remember like that was the whole reason behind DEI is that BlackRock and all them started putting conditions on their venture capital money and all
That's
the
why you
money
have to
they
hire
give to
people
stuff
that
where
get
you had to live up to their DEI standards. You know, that's where it came from. It went into games because there's so much money involved in video games.
You're dealing with the
it
new
came
group,
from
the
that.
pregnant people. They have their own culture.
Yeah.
Diversity. You're not being inclusive of me that I fucked.
Dude,
Yeah.
this fucking
Raw
guy.
dogged.
He's just
I raw dogged and now I'm part of a group.
Yeah.
this guy's just been out for 2 months. He comes back and then the other day, he's like, "Oh, I have to take another day off because my kid's sick." It's like, you just took 2 months off, dude.
I thought you were pregnant. You have a kid too? He said it's the second kid. Quit having kids. Quit you're letting lazy people reproduce.
No, they take the time off once the kid's born.
Yeah, and that kid is sick now?
And that kid's sick now.
Well, he must have not taken enough time off for it to be born now that it's sick. He didn't do a good job helping his wife.
It's
Maybe
just like,
if you had
how
taken more time.
many days are you going to take off in a year?
Do you guys don't have unlimited, do you?
We do.
Oh, that's so that's kind of like you're betting on them not to take that much.
Yeah.
So if you
You're
do,
working
but
in
if you
meritocracy
do
that
it
doesn't
and they
exist.
just keep taking it, you can't say no, right?
Right.
You're an idealist.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
so I
here's
can
the
see
thing.
how that can come and bite you from that
In
side.
a
Here's the thing.
utopia, they wouldn't take any days off.
I've told the people, this is what I've told my people. And I was out, so I didn't say shit to him about it. I just saw it.
Yeah,
come
you
through.
got fucked by a moose. You're pregnant now. You're gonna have to take time off from
Yeah.
your Alaska trip.
I did get fucked by a moose. It hurt.
You have to take
The
9
moose
months.
is
to
really
have.
big. This moose cock is huge. Let me tell you. I've
know
told
you're part of a
people.
group.
This is what I've told the whole team. I'm like, it's reasonable to take off up to 4 weeks a year.
Yeah.
Like you
Mhm.
cannot take off more than 4 weeks a year. I know we have unlimited, but like,
So is there a notice that you send when they've gone outside of reason?
yeah,
You're living in a fantasy world now, where you think you can do whatever you want, and it's not real.
right.
Stop being unrealistic. This is not
I mean,
reasonable.
dude, 4 weeks a year is a lot of fucking time to take off. That's like a full 2-week vacation and then 2 weeks of like personal days. I feel like that's a pretty generous.
Oh, this is what my therapist told me about arguing with my wife. We can only work within the bounds of what's reasonable and fair. You shouldn't be expected to work outside of the realm of what's reasonable and fair. So
Yeah.
when someone goes outside of that, you go, I can't. I'm not going to argue with a blind guy about a rainbow.
Yeah.
You're outside of reason.
Yeah.
So we're not having a discussion.
It was speaking of
You're the private sector. Fucking fire him.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the wife,
Or
it-
hire me for free. I'll fire him. I love it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to hire anybody.
you're
I'll
gonna
just
be-
do it.
You're gonna be the
You just have to give me the authority.
the axe man. You're gonna
Pay
feel
me a
good about
penny an hour.
you're gonna feel good about firing people. I don't see you being the guy who feels good about
I'm
firing.
going to make a YouTube channel out of it.
Yeah.
This is going to be content. It's going to be called Congratulations, You Suck. Good luck feeding your kid that you took 8 months off for.
Dude. Yeah.
Now you can't feed him. Now he's going to be real sick.
Yeah. He's
It's
gonna be
called
the
starving.
He's gonna be the sickest kid around. He doesn't have any.
Now you can
food.
take all the days off you want when the kid's sick because you don't have a job. Don't even worry about it anymore.
You won't
Hey, do you
even
like
have. You
freedom?
won't have to take a day off for the kid's funeral because you don't have a job.
What kind of
So
hobbies are you into? You got hobbies? Let's get into that. I bet that's fun. You got all the time in the world now.
You got all the time in the world for these
You
hobbies.
can hike up your own ass. There was a lady that posted on our Austin about Barton Springs. She was visiting from Dallas, and she was like, "Am I, as a woman, allowed to sunbathe topless? I heard it was legal in Barton Springs.
If you're not gross,
What if I go to the free side because I don't want to pay to get
I saw
in
that
the-"
post. Yeah.
Like, if you don't pay, then you can't show your tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the gross part with all the dogs and germs and get your yayas out. Somebody's gonna talk to you.
Dude.
Should have replied. I don't know. I need to see your tits to tell you which
Yeah.
side you can be on.
Show me
What
your
if I want to
tits.
fan my balls
yeah,
at Barton Springs? What if I
I
want to
think it's,
sun
I think
my
it,
anus?
I think literally boobs is all that it goes towards. Like there's no balls in
no,
at Barton Springs.
Well,
it's
I get
only
warm.
boobs.
I get warm and I get uncomfortable, and I need to fan my balls. As a man, I'm in this group.
you have to
This is
put
my
a
subgroup.
a towel over your knees.
That's not fair. It's
I
not
think
fair
I'm-
that they
yeah.
get to get their big flompers out, and I
Yeah.
have something that's sweaty and hot that needs air.
You can be like those girls on Instagram. I'm in some type of Instagram feed, like algorithm, where all I get are pictures of women flashing their vaginas. Like they're wearing dresses and they're squatting and they move and they're talking at the camera, but then they move their knee over for a second and you see their vagina and they move back. They just
Yeah.
like flash their
on
vagina.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's on Instagram. I'm like, wow, Instagram's doesn't have a problem with this, or they're not catching it.
That's
They also have ones where they wear like really open blouses and they lean over so you can see their tits,
Down blouse.
down blouse shots or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is just on Instagram now. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah,
It's Trump's America.
Yeah.
yeah.
You grab them.
Finally, grab him by the pussy with my
It's been
eyes.
a long, hard road, America. 1776. Look, we made it.
76, like that guy's shirt.
Yeah.
We're here now. So a man, 25, dies after supergluing his penis shut in a hotel romp with ex-fiancée.
What?
There's so many mistakes that you have to make to get to that place in your life. They were huffing glue, so he had a history of substance abuse problems. But 25, you shouldn't be that into glue huffing where you accidentally super glue your penis shut. And he died from what? From not being able to pee-pee? What's the cause of death if you super glue your penis shut? You can't nut.
I don't know. I mean, I can't even imagine. Because he can't pee, and then it's all just stuck up in there. He gets a bladder infection and
Quit
dies.
drinking water. Fucking AI fat bitch. Sitting there with your thermos at the office emailing people about marketing. They can't either. Trump grabbed me by the pussy and super glued my vagina shut. Now I can't drink.
Dude, imagine if Trump had super glue all over his fingers and he grabbed you by the pussy.
You died from having your pussy glued shut.
That's gross. That's a gross thought.
I'm a closed loop now.
Yeah.
Nothing
This is a closed system. That's gross.
I read an old anthropology article that cavemen worked 3 hours a day total in a group together. Dudes went out, killed something big, bring it home. And then they get 21 hours. The whole rest of their day, do whatever they want. Now,
Pretty good.
eventually, someone decided that they wanted to shit inside. And then we all had to start working 8 hours and have a mortgage. And it wasn't dudes. We were happy shitting outside. We shat outside while we were killing the thing for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then we came home, and someone got exhausted having to skin and cook the mastodon. That person said, I actually work 24/7 as a homemaker. You guys only have to work 3 hours. So we used to have it good. We used to only work 3-hour days. But then plumbing happened. Two kinds of plumbing happened. Because of their plumbing, we had to make plumbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody complained loud enough for long enough, and somebody had to invent toilets and mortgages, and now we have to work 8 hours. Tell the guys that's another good thing to tell the people that you fire that want to take that much time off. Hey, cavemen only work 3 hours a day.
In the two
Go kill something.
The two fights that we got in over the last 2 weeks, both of them had to do with her having to go to the bathroom.
Damn.
If she knew that I was talking about this,
She's got poo-poo anxiety.
she would fucking
No, I get
murder
pee-pee,
me.
poo-poo anxiety on the road. I don't like being out of my element. I need to be, especially traveling. Like when I was in France, I was like, we're eating a lot of weird stuff, and I need to know where the potty's at. I need to know where the hose at. Tony and I were talking about baseball and how there's not as many black baseball players.
Yeah.
What?
And he's like, there's a lot more black NBA guys and NFL guys. And I was like, yeah, dude, where the hose at?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
Yeah.
baseball hoses.
No. No, I mean,
You're gonna get a lot of that at sports where the hose are at.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baseball's probably the least where the hose are at sort of game, right? Like the games are long, they're kind of boring.
It's just a different caliber of hose.
Right.
Baseball.
Right.
You know?
Right.
There are definitely baseball women. But they're different.
Right.
The football and the NBA ones, that's a little more it gets more attention, I guess.
Yeah.
And it gets a certain class. Like if you're like in Vegas, you're gonna get, and you're rich and flaunting it, you're gonna get a different kind of woman than if you're in like Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The baseball women are the ones chasing the rich guys in Kansas City, Missouri. The NBA women are the ones that are like the New York women that you can get.
Yeah,
You
where
know.
the hose at?
Yeah.
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 The
So-
NFL ones. Yeah.
Right.
Imagine, if you will, a group of cavemen bringing home an animal that they'd almost killed, and it's screeching and bleeding everywhere, and they drag it into the cave, and the women go, that's disgusting. There's an animal screeching and bleeding everywhere. And the cavemen are like, you're an animal, lady. You're bleeding everywhere. You go outside. Oh, that's gross? Okay, well, you're the one that said that's gross, and that has to be outside.
Yeah.
So by your logic, any animal that screeches and bleeds all the time needs to be outside
Yeah.
Yeah.
and is unclean.
Yeah.
It works.
I don't make the rules around here. Apparently you do.
Yeah.
I can finally just share my laptop to the TV.
Wait, you couldn't do that before?
It was a hassle, and that was with my old TV. But with the new one, I downloaded this thing called AirParrot, which basically does the same thing that you can do with a Mac to an Apple TV.
Oh.
So now I can share to the Apple TV, and I can put it on the stream too,
Hey, look at
which
that.
is pretty cool.
Looks pretty good.
So if we ever like talk about something, I can just look it up and I can put it on the stream.
Whoa. Notepad
Find
plus
the
plus.
video of the lady getting mad about the fucking CVS.
Yeah. Lady mad about CVS locked up. Let's see what we can do here.
Oh
yeah. Karen at the pharmacy.
It was on r/Black People Have Read It.
Black people have read it.
I don't make again. I don't make these names. These are existing things.
Let's see here.
I noticed something when we go out to eat. Every time we go out to eat, my wife catches me looking at her food, and she says, "Do you want some of this? I've seen you staring at my food." And finally, after 17 years of marriage, I was like, "Honey, this whole time, I've been looking at your boobs."
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there like, I finished my food. There's nothing else to do. I'm bored. I'm going to look at boobs. My wife's boobs that are mine to look at.
Those are your boobs.
And then she always catches me and goes, "Did you want some of this?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah.
I did actually want a little bit of a...
I did.
This little bit la, 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 la.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to find this.
Donnie, I thought you were the master of finding things on the internet.
Yeah.
That was a couple days ago.
But I can find the one of the guy, the screaming kid guy laughs, screaming kid plane guy.
I showed my son, "I'm just your little son," yesterday. Remember that one?
No.
The kid stole something, and his mom was like, "We got to give it back. You got to go turn yourself in." He stole like a cup, and he was screaming in the car, "Mom, I'm scared. I'm just your little son."
Oh, yeah. Oh,
This is Chris's flight.
And I don't have audio.
So I sat next to a lady on a flight going back to Orlando one time, and she had fat enough arms to the point where there was nowhere for me to be where her arms weren't touching my arms. And I was like, okay, so technically I'm touching this woman. Am I accosting her? Am I sexually assaulting her? Is this a misconduct? There's nowhere for me to go where I can't touch her. And she had big fat boobs too. So if I moved my arm away from her arm, it would have touched her boob. So I just turned on the oxygen and fell asleep and started farting. And every time I farted, she would get mad and move around, and her whole big fat bingo wing arm would like jiggle against my arm. But it was hot and sweaty, so it would just slide.
Yeah.
Her fat arm was sliding.
That's
on my arm.
gross.
And then I'd wake up and realize that I'd farted and it smelled, and I go, and I go back to sleep.
That's nasty.
These animals are disgusting. They're
Dude.
bleeding everywhere. Get them outside.
We had every flight we had 3 seats of one row and then one seat across the aisle. And on the first flight, the one way up north, Miranda's like, "I'll take the one across the aisle." And she sat next to these two fat, huge lesbo chicks.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I hear this sound, and I look over, and one of the chicks is fucking cutting her nails.
Yeah.
On the flight, bro.
These animals are disgusting. They're bleeding everywhere, and they're making a lot of noise.
It was
and they need to go outside.
It was fucking filthy, dude. Who cuts their nails on a flight?
Common sense. Again, these are things that you are supposed to raise yourself. Why do I have to raise you to learn about stuff that you should be as an adult already knowing?
Speaking of which, Kevin, before the party, shows up at my house with a case of watches. I told you this already. And one of the watches was a Rolex GMT. Do you know about the Rolex GMT?
No, I don't know anything about watches.
It's a gay man's timepiece.
Put it on
GMT.
the thing. Put it on the thing. GMT, yes. Gay man's timepiece. So it will give you 2 different time zones. Your time zone.
And then when it's time for gay sex.
And then Greenwich Mean Time as well.
TikTok, boys.
TikTok.
I'm wearing
slut.
my gay man's timepiece.
Listen here, sailor. Yeah, that's it.
We're on.
That's it.
We're on.
He has a
Monaco time.
$14,000 watch in a briefcase?
Well, a fake one.
Oh.
And so he's like, "Do you like this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's really cool." He's
Do
like,
you like this?
"He's like, you can have it." And I'm like, "No, Kevin, I'm good. You don't have to do that." And he's like, "No, I want you to have it." He's like, "But before I give it to you, I'm going to put a meteorite face in it." And I'm like, "But you really don't have to do that." I'm like, "I have
So
a
many
watch.
Presentations. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good. Like I'm happy with it."
I'm a caveman. I can look at the sun. I know what time it is.
By the way, it does look exactly like this. It's very
Okay.
well.
So how would somebody know it was fake? I mean, it even says Rolex
Because
behind
Kevin
it and all
has
that.
I mean, how would someone know it was fake? I have
Because
no
Kevin
idea.
has it in a briefcase. It's fake.
Yeah, well, I mean, aside from the obvious, right?
So we're on vacation, and he sends me a fucking text, and he goes, I hope your vacation's good. The meteorite face has been placed inside the GMT. I'll have it ready for you when you get home. I'm like, what do I do? Do I like?
You can give it to me if you want. I'll take it.
Do I just be a fucking dick about this and be like, I don't want your fake fucking
Yeah, you need to
watch?
Tony Soprano him. Remember whenever Richie Aprile gave Tony that ugly jacket, and Tony just gave it to the house to the gardener guy, and then Richie Aprile saw the gardener wearing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my dog. I'm gonna put it on Rue, and he's gonna come over and he's gonna be like,
give it to the Indian kid next door.
Give it to me, and I'll go perform at the mothership, and he'll see me on stage with the fucking thing on. You know how much I paid for these mothership tickets to see this fucking watch?
Is fucking Josh wearing the GMT right now?
That's so funny.
I need to find it. It's
I saw my watch on Kill Tony.
It's so
God damn it.
ridiculous. It's just such a ridiculous thing, dude. It's like
my dad a couple of years ago, he kept calling me from Luxembourg because he was getting his watch fixed at the place where they're from, this Swiss thing, and he kept telling me about it, and I was like, why do you keep telling me about this? And he was like, you're gonna end up with this watch when I'm dead, and I was like, I'm just gonna give it to my son. He was like, it's worth $7,000, and I was
up
like,
his ass.
yeah, that's my inheritance is $7,000, and that's how you want me to get pumped, that I'm gonna get $7,000 when you die. Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, it looks like a
Rolex.
It's like a Rolex watch, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the meteorite the stuff of the numbers around the side?
Yes. Yeah. So he wants to put a meteorite face on it.
You're gonna have to suck his dick for that.
I don't even want it.
I don't want to suck his dick.
You're gonna have to sit in a room with him and jerk off.
And never tell the wives to get mad at each other about it.
Yeah.
We're allowed to talk about it forever in front of all the wives.
Oh my God.
Funny.
Dude. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. What do we text over the past couple weeks? Like,
I miss you. I love you.
well, like funnies, ha-has,
Send me a
like,
dick pic
oh, here's
again.
a picture.
Send me a better dick pic than the last one. That was just a wrong angle.
Shit like that, right? Like, like I texted 3 people.
Touch your earlobe.
while I
Hey
was
guys, is
gone.
this lesion on my asshole AIDS? That's what I.
Is this sea lice?
Yeah.
I texted you guys. I texted my buddy from Utah. You guys are the only people I texted while I was gone.
I'm honored. As soon as you got bandwidth, you're like, I gotta talk to Josh.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
It's an emergency.
And then I get one text from Kevin, and it's that the meteorite face on the GMT will be ready when I get home. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for a fucking update. I don't fucking care.
Your wife is like, why are you walking around
He's
the
like-
mountain holding your phone up to try to get reception? And you're like, OMG, BBQ, GGH, LGBTQ chat. I have to.
It's like you're Matthew Broderick and he's Jim Carrey and the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Dude. It kind
You
of
like
is
this?
that.
You can have it.
Yeah. I'll do it for you.
I'll do it for you.
We're immediately best friends. Or however it was it talked.
Dude.
Yeah. He talks like this.
Dude, it's just so fucking mind-boggling because I've never once in my life even shown any amount of interest in watches at all.
You know what I like? Being left alone by you. Can I have that? You like that? You can have it.
Yeah.
This is what I like.
Could you
And I want to have it.
leave me alone.
I like peace and quiet. Can I have that? I don't want to watch. Just
Yeah.
fucking watch. I bought a can of sardines at the beach and kept them in my pocket for any child that complained about being hungry. I was like, I got food right here all the time.
You're hungry?
I don't want to hear it. We're at the beach.
There you go.
You could have ate at home. We're in the car. You should have ate before we left.
Yeah.
Here's some. And I put it on the dash of the car. And every time my son was like anything, I was like, here, have these sardines. I brought them. And he read it. And he was like, is that Louisiana? They're in Louisiana hot sauce? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's gross. I was like, son, what's gross about Louisiana hot sauce? And he was like, it's poop. And I was like, well, yeah. Down here in New Orleans, when you make the ramallah, you got to put a little pee-pee in there. Now, that's how we make the roux.
Now listen here. This Reuben has been boiling since 1932 with a little old grandpa's pee-pee in there.
We ain't never changed out the roe.
We had never changed
We
out
ain't
the
never
roe.
changed out the roe in the pot.
This is the same roe that's in this pot since 1932 when your grandpa did a little pee-pee in
starter
there.
has your mother's period blood in there. It's healthy. All the grandchildren ate it. And down here in the bayou, that's how we put little boogers
Down
on
here
there.
on the bayou.
We've been cooking like this since the Depression.
Got some crawdads with some boogers on it. Don't even worry about it. That's good for you. Put a little hair on your chest and in your asshole while you go poo-poo on the next serving of it.
Why does he say it's poo? Louisiana hot sauce is good.
He's racist against Cajun people.
He
Well,
doesn't
that-
like coon asses.
He thinks Louisiana is in Iran. He's like, that's poop.
Mm,
That's poopy.
yeah.
So who? Okay, so accurately, who poops? India.
India
Yeah,
is the
pooping.
poop place.
And it stops at the borders of India.
Yeah.
It doesn't know when as soon as you
The
cross into any
cultural-
other Middle Eastern country, they stop pooping the street.
Yeah.
Well, India is not a Middle Eastern country. India is a
It's
South Asian
Asia.
country.
It's South Asia.
It's all Asia.
It's all Asia.
Fucking Morocco's in Asia. Isn't it a bunch of Asian things that's in Asia?
India is poop
Mm-hmm.
and rape.
Mm-hmm.
Arabs in the Middle
Rape
East
poop.
are Allah and Islam, and women can't drive.
And they're clean. They're sanitary. They have forks and napkins.
Yeah, more so than the. I mean, they do eat fucking rice with their hands, which is disgusting. But
Yeah,
they're
Bangladesh
not
is
as they're not as gross as Indian people. as we just broadcast onto YouTube. So Indians like shit.
Well, everyone. I mean,
Arabs cut off women's heads.
Look,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to say
Yeah.
a thing that happened. It's rude to
Yeah.
recall events from history that are accurate.
In India, they have that dung flinging contest.
Yeah, they have a poo-poo party.
Yeah.
They have the poo-poo platter.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a little poo-poo on there down in the
Put a little
bayous of
poo-poo
India.
on there.
Put a little pee-pee in a rummelon. Don't even worry about it, boy. Every time there's recycling in the kitchen, I yell across the whole house. There's a lot of recycling down here, boy! Across the whole house, and everybody yells at Walter. Go, please, so Dad stops yelling.
Yeah.
Boy.
Whatever it's going to take to make Dad stop yelling. for
Yeah.
the
I can't even walk through the kitchen with all this poo-poo
love
on the
of
floor, boy.
God. Please.
And my wife keeps bringing up these, the bear in the woods and all these feminist things. And she was like, men are afraid that women will laugh at them, and women are afraid that men will kill them. And
Yeah, I
was
saw
like,
that on Twitter 5 years ago.
Okay, well then don't laugh at me or I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you better not laugh at him. Jesus Christ.
You know
Stop
who
fucking
else
laughing.
gets killed for laughing at men? Men. A lot
Yeah.
of men have laughed at other
Yeah.
men in Mexico and gotten killed
Yeah.
for disrespecting them.
Yeah.
Like,
It's across the board. It's not just women.
Even
Yeah.
though he's a complete right wing retard now, Adam Carolla had the best response to that 1 out of every 4 women in college are raped. Well, then my daughter can't go to college. I'm not going to let my daughter go to college. Why would you
25%
send your daughter to a place where there's a 25% chance that she's going to get raped?
Don't send them to church either.
Yeah.
Catholic church.
Yeah.
You get raped.
Yeah.
I didn't get any pussy in college. Where's my piece of pussy? If 25% of women in college are
Dude,
getting raped. I should have got laid in college once.
yeah.
I had
Right.
nothing.
You could have been raping the whole time you were in college. You just didn't know
I
it.
feel I'm owed one rape, please.
You're owed one rape.
1 year of rape out of the 4 years of college. That's
Yeah.
25% of the rapes.
Yeah.
You ever do any raping in college?
I didn't. Had a girlfriend all through college.
Yeah.
A serious girlfriend who slept in my dorm room
Damn.
almost every night.
Big
Man.
pimping.
And so I had to
Put a sock on the
inflict.
door.
I had there were maybe a couple times where I was like, "Hey, don't come in for a while." But yeah,
When there's a used condom on the doorknob, don't
Yeah.
open it. It's too slippery.
You guys
Right.
did you guys ever just like knock it out in front of one of your friends or something?
Jacket?
No, like actually like fuck a chick in front of like a roommate or something.
maybe very quietly in the bed.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying like
Yeah.
use a fucking
Desperate
sex
times call
party.
for desperate
Yeah.
measures. This depends when was the last time I got laid. And
Right.
if I haven't, if it's going down, it's
Yeah.
going down.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When you're young, it just kind of doesn't matter that much.
I mean, yeah, everybody bangs in front of the roommate in college. If you're,
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
yeah, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Is
When
it
I was in
what-
high school, I fucked this girl in the same bed.
what was his name?
What was his name? In the same bed that her friend was sleeping in. We were on like a school trip, and
Yeah.
the girls had to share beds, and so I would sleep in this girl's bed every night with the 2 girls.
Mhm.
The other one was just over on the other side.
Of the bed? You never had a little wandering fingy? Do you want to get involved over here with this Louisiana hot sauce, Mama?
No, I never
Put a little
did.
jizz on there.
No, but my sister found out, and she told my parents.
Tartar sauce.
My mom was really, really fucking mad. Like
That you were having fun at school? Sorry, Mom, I had fun at school.
I got grounded. I got off the plane, and she was
never allowed to get any pussy again.
And she grabbed me by the ear and pulled me away. She was
You
like,
know what? Because you had the one piece of pussy, now I want to watch you smoke the whole pack of pussies. Until you finish all the pussies, you got to grab them.
dude, my sister was such an ass. Like, she couldn't just let me get a little puss.
She was fucking. She was Ferris Bueller's sister.
Jennifer Grey.
Yeah, what was her name in Ferris Bueller?
These animals are screeching and bleeding everywhere.
What was her name?
They need to be
It was
outside.
Michelle Grey, right?
Yeah,
It's too much
Jeannie
noise.
Bueller. Yeah, she just could not let it stand that you get away with all this bad stuff.
dude.
Oh, that's siblings. It's not fair that he
Yeah.
gets a piece of pussy and I don't get no dick. Where's my piece of penis?
I brought this up actually recently, and my sister immediately shut me down. She's like, "Don't talk about this. I don't want to talk about it." I was like, "It's too much." She's like, "I don't want to talk about it. Stop talking."
Maybe
about
it shouldn't have happened in the
Yeah.
first place
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Sorry for recalling events that are
Yeah.
accurate.
I'm sure she thinks it was traumatic for her. That
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying to.
You're
screw
rubbing
this
your
girl.
face in it. How dare you rub my face in the thing that I did 15 minutes ago?
I can rub my sister's face. In the
Don't
fucking
shame me
pussy I was
about
getting.
recent events that are accurate.
Yeah. You can stream it on Fubo.
Oh,
We left our dog here when we went to the beach with Donnie,
oh,
and she doesn't get human food here. So as soon as she came home, she was begging like crazy. And
Yeah,
I've-
dogs don't get human food at my house.
yeah. Dogs don't get
They're-
human food at my house.
Donnie
either.
doesn't-
Dogs who
buy
beg
fools.
get ignored,
Yeah,
and
That's
both
good,
of the
yeah.
dogs that are here most of the time beg.
yeah.
She hams it up at our house. She has a wounded paw.
Mm.
Oh. So I've given her my grandmother's Jewish voice. If only someone loved me.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, can you just describe
Just the most passive aggressive.
love and what love is like if I just only knew?
I want to show you what love is.
I want to know what food is.
What was the? I was making a song like that about put the poop replacement therapy. You know the
yeah,
bowel.
we were just talking about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
forever young.
Forever
young. I wanna put poop in my butt.
Oh, I was thinking about the Rod Stewart
Do you
song.
really want to put poop in there forever?
And the shower
that
scene
works.
for
Okay. I
there
figured
you
out how
go.
to get audio.
Yeah.
I couldn't get audio of the guy laughing at the kid earlier because audio was trying to play through the Apple TV. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Was that a Was that Hey, did you guys watch any of the World Cup tonight? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
to
we
the
watched.
ones-
We actually watched Scotland and Morocco pretty closely,
Oh.
and Brazil was winning like what 3-0. So I didn't
My
care.
wife decided to come and put her face right in between the TV, so I couldn't see any of it.
Does she like
Look
soccer?
how
Or
beautiful you are.
does
She doesn't. She doesn't do any sports.
She doesn't do
No,
sports.
She likes
Hey,
anything Scotland, so she
But-
likes watching.
Josh's family aren't sports
No,
people.
we don't do that.
sports people.
We don't play the devil's games in this house.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I was kind of surprised that you were even saying anything about sports.
I've always enjoyed the World Cup. I like to go because a lot of it is going to a bar and drinking,
How do you,
and I like that.
out of all the sports that exist, how do you like the one that's the fucking dumbest?
This is the largest sport on earth,
Yeah.
and this is how you prove.
And it's
who
all
is the-
brown people who are
who's
communists.
The best. at
Who all
the-
they can afford is
it's
the
all
ball.
Indians and Arabs.
Yeah, which are the same thing in
Yeah.
Josh's mind.
Yeah.
I did-
It's all Indians going Allah Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, the most common Indian thing to say.
I
Yeah.
played soccer when I was little. I like playing soccer. I enjoy soccer,
Mm.
and I like watching. Yeah, I've also played soccer in college. I enjoy soccer. I like watching it. I like the men, the shorts.
So you don't like American things. You like fucking like poor communist things.
Yeah.
That's what you like? Poor communist things.
Is soccer not the largest sport in the earth?
Yeah, and poor communists is the
Yeah.
largest faction of people on earth
Yeah.
too.
Dirt people. He likes dirt people sports.
Do you know which societies in history decided to demonize Jews? Both of the most advanced societies
smartest
in
one.
history, Egypt and Germany. Egypt had everything else figured out. They had infrastructure, plumbing, pyramids, aliens, all kind of cool stuff. And everything was going smooth to the point where they're like, we've got spare time enough now to look and figure out, to do some troubleshooting.
Yeah.
About some of the hitches and monkey wrenches and the things that are kind of slowing us down a little bit.
Yeah.
Same with Germany. Everything was going good. They had a nice country. Everything was clean.
Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger, Volkswagen, and they were like, you know what? Let's go through and figure out maybe if there's anything slowing us down at all. Maybe there's a group of people who are acting like they're the victim, but they're actually getting more than everyone else. They're lucky the Nazis didn't turn on women, because women do all the same Jew shit.
Yeah.
Please, just can I have a little love?
That's so wrong.
Yeah.
That's not incorrect. Yeah. Historically, completely incorrect.
Yeah. The Weimar Republic was like in fucking shambles.
We destroyed Germany after World War I.
Yeah,
like the entire rest of Europe just raped them up the ass and left them bleeding on the street.
Yeah.
And then they were like, they had to pick themselves back up. And they had to blame the Jews in order to get enough energy back to build up. It's all of Georgia was built on blaming the Jews, or all of Germany was built on blaming the Jews.
That's where we were. We were doing horribly. We had a black president. It was gross here. Yeah. And we needed to pull ourselves up by our jack bootstraps.
Yeah.
And goose step forward.
Yeah.
Into our little dictatorship.
I'm paying attention to multiple things at once. I'm paying attention to Josh's history lesson and Donnie's typos and
hardcore history.
I'm trying to see if I have Fubo.
Hardcore drunk history.
Hardcore drunk history.
Yeah.
Man, I still have
never cracked a book history.
Yeah.
Never cracked.
Look, let's not sully the facts with the information. What is that word? What do they say? Let's not muddle this with facts.
Yeah.
This is the first time. So on this trip is the first time I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've never.
You never read that before,
No.
dude? I read that in high school.
No,
awesome.
this was the first time I read it.
It's so. How would I have the whole giant thing?
I have it too.
I need to go back and read those, because I remember what happens in them, but like the world that it sets up, it's like a Futurama world.
It's super Monty Python.
Yeah, Monty Python-ish. Yeah,
it's like Monty Python sci-fi.
Isn't that where the Department of Redundancy department is from?
No, is it from that?
Yeah, I think so.
That wasn't in the
red
first
tape people
book.
that stop them from doing everything. The planet, the people that organize everything, and they have to stamp stuff. And
I don't think that was in the first book.
Okay, are you going to bring your towel everywhere now that you've read?
Yeah.
The instructions for life.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie?
No.
That's good.
So the movie is Martin Freeman is Arthur Dent.
Oh, yeah.
Alan Rickman.
And then Alan Rickman is the robot.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell is Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Most Def.
And then Zoe Deschanel is Trillian.
No shit.
Yeah, Most Def is his friend.
So this is a recent movie.
It was like 15 years ago.
Oh shit.
It was pretty good. I mean, it kind of got
to
the
our
idea.
Children, it's old. But to us, it's recent.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a movie from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Dad, I was a baby. That's from when I was a baby.
But the thing is that Zaphod Beeblebrox's second head is under his neck. So every once in a while, his head goes back and another little head pops out and talks, instead of him just having a second one that's hidden and then it pops out on the side, like how it is described in the book or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it's like you had to read this as a teenager or something, and if you read it after that, it's not going to make sense. Donnie, are you buying a Fubo plan?
I'm just looking at how much it is.
Have you ever read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Repair?
No.
I always wanted to read that.
I brought that up. I actually just brought that up. Actually, I brought it up because I was talking about you
we're in the same algorithm.
to Lauren the Lead, who may make an appearance at some point if I can convince him to. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance is really interesting because it's like a philosophy book. It's a guy thinking about philosophy to himself while he is on a motorcycle ride across America with his son.
You have it here?
Yeah, I have it. I have my high school copy. We read it in high school in my humanities class in high school, and basically the central theme is that there are two kinds of people. There are class people who are
from Chris Rock.
Yeah, there's two kinds. There's classical people and there's romantic people.
Yeah,
the classical people, the romantic people are interested in what things are, and the classical minded people are interested in what things mean.
Okay.
And so I was saying that I think that Josh is more of a romantic. He looks at what things are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can watch a pretty video game and just appreciate the fact that the graphics are pretty and you're flying a dragon and all that kind of stuff.
I don't believe in anything unless I see it in front of me.
I'm the one who has to find out how the game works and who designed it and who's why did they do this and why this and this and this and this.
Black lesbians were hired.
Yeah.
World building design.
And it's all done through it's all done through the idea of maintenance on a motorcycle. The classical person is, understands the blueprints and how to repair it on that way, and the romantic person is like, what is the motorcycle aesthetically? It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was very influential on me. I mean, I read it when I was like a junior in high school for a class.
You would recommend?
Yeah, I would recommend it. You might get bored a little bit, but I mean, it's just a guy thinking of ideas and stuff in his head. So,
okay,
I get bored watching a 10-second TikTok video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're done. You can't read that book.
We went to the grocery store in Port A, and it had a sign. They list everything that they do in the store.
Yeah.
Lettuce, whatever, on the walls.
Yeah.
So on the logo of the store above it, it said produce meat. But it looked like it said, produce meat. So I was like, is there a discount? Am I supposed to produce my meat to go into the
Produce
restaurant?
your meat, Josh.
Produce meat.
Yeah.
So Grandma ran in there. We all waited in the car. And I was sitting there talking with my brother about his car. It's an old Land Rover. And we were talking about how he was about to sell it. And he was sad. I was like, she's a good old car. She doesn't go fast, but she does go. And then he was like, can you send me those videos of us driving through the water? I want to send it to my friends. And then Grandma got out in the car and she was like, oh, I left my phone in here on camera mode by accident, recorded everything everyone was saying. I hope you weren't talking about me. And I was like, well, if you play it back, it could possibly sound like we're talking about you. She's a good old girl. She don't go fast, but she does go. Can you send me the videos of us pushing her through the water so I can show my friends? Produce meat.
Oh man, nice. Why are you sending me those videos?
Got a little mud on the tire.
Send me your faggoty Barbie thing, but you don't send me you driving a truck through mud. Like
I wanted to take a better one from like the outside of the car so you could see it. I was inside in the back seat. And it looks like the window got wet and we had to turn on the wipers. It wasn't awesome, like a car commercial. Like a rock.
You remember those commercials? Who was that? Was that Dodge?
That's Chevy, right?
Chevy. Yeah, it was the fucking Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Oh, like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some night moves.
Commercial jingles used to be like praise and worship at church. And a Chevrolet, stand by you. DQ. That's
what I like about Texas.
Oh,
and
yeah.
fucking Dairy Queen's not even based in Texas. That's just, I guess, the Texas version of the commercial.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Everything's Texas tough. My parents came here and got a Ziploc bag out of the drawer, and it said Texas tough, and my dad ripped it in half, and he was like, this is a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
There's nothing different about it. And I was like, no, it's Texas Ford
God
month.
damn it.
It's Friday's Texas Ford month down here. And these trucks are built different.
It's Houston strong. God damn it.
For what? It's not Alaska.
Yeah.
What are the conditions in Texas that they have to rough it out?
Yeah.
Oh, this truck went across flat nothing for 4 hours. This is Texas tough.
I saw
Can handle the plains of Abilene.
I saw a Texas edition Tundra up in the actual Tundra, and I was like, this thing's gonna fall apart in one fucking minute up here.
We're
This
talking
guy's
about
not gonna
grandma's
last a fucking
butthole.
day.
She's built Texas tough.
He had a
She could take
UT
her
lifetime
ripping.
member license plate frame thing. I was like, all right, this guy drove this fucking thing from Texas.
Yeah.
I like my bitches built Texas tough.
I like my bitches built Texas
Take
tough.
a lick and then keep
Yeah.
taking.
Has a strong undercarriage.
Put a little Louisiana pee-pee sauce on there. So we watched a Martin Scorsese documentary at the beach house.
How was that?
My grandpa, my wife's stepfather, was like, I've never seen Goodfellas. And I was like, oh, let's go through what we were, you're at another house, you're logged into other people's shit. So the kids were like, ooh, log into all these YouTubes and see what their histories are and what they're searching and what their subs are. Like people left themselves logged into YouTube on the TV. So they're having fun with that. But I just went through all the streamers and looked for Scorsese, which I spelled it wrong. It says 2 S's. But the only movie that we could find that they had was Wolf of Wall Street. So everybody went to the beach. I stayed home with my in-laws and watched Wolf of Wall Street, which I forgot is porn. Wolf of Wall Street starts with him blowing coke up a girl's ass.
Yeah.
And then they're throwing midgets and fucking women in the office. And I was like, let me know.
Great family movie.
Yeah, let me know when the kids come home so I can turn this on. And they were like, oh, we just watched this last week. And it's funny. You know, it's Scorsese does comedy great. So we were enjoying it. I mean, these are my cool in-laws. They don't mind. They were cool about it. But the rest of the family pulled up with the headlights coming up the driveway. And they were like, oh, turn it off. And it was right in the middle of a sex scene. And my wife walked in. She was like, what are you guys watching in here? With all the front windows are open. We pulled in with 4 kids in the car, and there's 2 people fucking on the TV. And I was like, "Oh, it's Scorsese. It's classy."
I was just listening to Matt and Shane, and they were talking about Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Did you hear this?
Probably.
And they were just saying, like, Matt was just saying, like, how terrible Wolf of Wall Street is. He's like, I just watched Wolf of Wall Street. He's like, it's a fucking stupid movie. He's like, it's actually really stupid. He's like,
it's like Entourage.
Yeah.
That's
what they were saying.
Yeah, it's basically like Entourage, but it's the Leo DiCaprio movie version.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
Wall Street.
He's like, it's
Pussy
just so. He's like, it's so like dumb. He's like, it's so simple. He's like, there's nothing like interesting about it.
We're scamming people. We're scamming people out of freaking. You know, we're committing stock fraud,
right,
and making shitloads of money.
It's just another organized crime movie.
Yeah, it's just another one where eventually, you know, they all get caught.
Yeah.
We were talking about Enron earlier. Nobody knew who to charge on Enron because all the guys looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's like that's why they called it Enron, because it sounds like a black guy's name.
Yeah.
So I think we need to find the black people who are in charge of all the fraud.
We're gonna get this Enron.
Hey, Enron!
Get down off of there.
We're gonna get this N-word Enron.
Yeah.
We're getting him.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Enron.
This is my daughter. Diversity euphemism. So my wife was talking to me. We were talking about the other Scorsese movies, and she read, of course, the Killers of the Flower Moon before. She was like, I don't want to watch the movie. I know what happens. It's horrible what they did to the Osage Indians. And I was like, oh, that's the national anthem. After we took their land, we were like, Osage, can you see that your land is fucking all gone? Because we proudly took it away.
She
did not like that very much.
She didn't like that version.
She has, I think she has Osage blood, or she says she does, or something.
Every white woman has some mystical
native blood.
Every single white person is like, I'm 132nd Cherokee. They all say it.
I met this chick like 15 years ago. So I was on this cruise for my buddy's bachelor party, and I was playing craps, and me and this woman were both playing 4 and 10, which is like not number. Do you guys play craps?
No.
Craps?
No, I'm not rich.
I'm not rich and or black and poor.
So no, I play craps. I love craps.
Me and
roll them into 7-Eleven.
Yeah. So me and this chick are playing 4 and 10.
Okay.
Not common numbers.
Yeah.
We're fucking murdering it. I mean, just absolutely cleaning up this.
You got a whole circle of people?
There's a whole circle of people. And me and her
were playing both against a wall in an alley like you're supposed to, or on an actual?
No,
team?
we're like on a cruise ship in a casino, just fucking doing it.
You're having sex?
Yeah, we're having. sex.
You and this woman are having sex on a cruise ship.
Are having sex on a cruise
just doing
ship.
it. Yeah.
So we're fucking playing. Boom, hitting it. Probably won like $2,000 or something.
Nice.
Not super crazy. So anyway, it's the end of the night, and we're having, me and her and a couple other people were sitting around like having a drink, and she's like, I'm 1/16 such and such.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And she's like, I get $64,000 a month from my family's casino.
Damn.
And I was like,
what?
You get $64,000 a month.
Okay, now do you want to have sex?
Yeah.
Do you have a husband, or do you want one?
No, she didn't have a husband. She was like a 35-year-old hot 35-year-old, just single.
I mean, there's come on lines that guys try with girls that don't work, but that's one that a girl could try with any guy that would work. I get $64,000. You never have to work again. All you have to do is fuck me.
Yeah.
She's making like $800,000 a year from her family's casino.
Yeah. That's insane.
Insane, right? So yeah, she's on this.
Yeah, everybody says they're. Oh, what?
Yeah. No, when she said it, I was like, oh, yeah, everyone's.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she wasn't like I'm 130 or 116th Cherokee. She's like, I'm 116th Rincon, and I'm like, and I know Rincon because it's a Southern California tribe.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, you're Rincon? She's like, yeah. I'm like the Harrah's Casino in San Diego, Rincon. She's like, I get $64,000 a month from that casino. It's my family's business. And I was like,
I'd be like, I'm 1/8 Jewish, and I get guilt tripped by my mother every Christmas for not bringing the
it's
children
pretty
to
much the
Florida 'cause she
same,
might
right?
die.
It's the same.
I'm 1/8 Jewish. I just wear my gold around my neck. You know.
And I get 64 million guilt trips from my mother every Christmas.
Oh, speaking
for
of
not
which,
bringing the children.
somebody posted a South Park clip that I either hadn't seen or I hadn't seen in a long time. And it is, I gotta post it. It's so good. I gotta put it up. Let's see. Where do you put it?
Hey, I got to go home and go to bed after this, I think,
Yeah.
guys. I'm
I
starting
kept quoting Killers of the Flower Moon at the beach because we ate so much food, and I was like, I got to stop eating like a white.
I think I'm
And I am white. But that killed the Indians, and I came to the conclusion that no one should eat like a white.
Yeah.
No one should eat
No one
Whataburger.
should eat-
So eating like a white is bad for whites too.
It's not good for any of us.
Everyone
Yeah.
should stop eating like a white.
Yeah.
Oh, can you get? It's the other side.
Being infected with a deadly disease, do you find funny?
Okay, let me.
I don't think it's funny, Kyle. Then stop saying you're not just sure you're HIV positive. This isn't funny, AIDS isn't funny, dying isn't funny, so shut the fuck up! Well, excuse me, Kyle, for trying to keep some optimism, you know? Sometimes when things seem their darkest, you just need to try and stay HIV positive. But if you want to be so HIV negative all the time, knock it off right now! This isn't funny. At all. Are you sure? Yes! Are you HIV positive? Oh, fuck, Kyle! What part?
Is that new?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty old.
Yeah.
Dude. Are you HIV positive?
No, we were watching Clarkson's at the beach, and I started writing down all his euphemisms that he uses, like great bleeding Aunt Griselda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets surprised. So, oh, this lamb is happier than a magpie's tits.
Yeah.
Like, where do you got to grow up in Bristol to come up with this kind of stuff?
Yeah. You got.
He never swears, but he gets close.
Yeah. What's the name? You got the Cotswolds. Like you got to
Yeah.
grow up with like fucking
Yeah.
Cotswolds to understand these euphemisms.
Yeah.
And then Donnie said, you're going to start watching Alone, and every year some woman gets on there and goes, I want to win for women. So women can see that a woman can win it. And everybody in all of history has lived like Alone because everyone was a caveman.
There have been plenty of women who survived alone style.
Yeah.
The only reason you're here is because women
Yeah.
survived alone.
Yeah.
And you're not proving that you know how to live like a caveman. No one gets dropped in the middle of nowhere. You're proving that you know how to fall off of a plane.
Yeah.
Like cavemen had a base of operations and they set up another one and they go a little further and they go a little further. Anybody that goes into the wilderness has a cabin somewhere and then a shelter. You don't go to the middle of nowhere with nothing. That's stupid. So you're not proving to anyone that you're capable of anything realistic or normal. It's not something to be proud of that you fell into nothing and lived because people don't do that.
Right.
So you're not proving to women that no one should ever go do that. No one should ever get dropped off in the middle of nowhere. That's dumb. You made a mistake. You've touched a girl on a plane and had to get kicked out and live in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to go on Alone, and I'm going to say I'm the first gay retard on Alone, and I want to prove to all the gay retards that it's possible for any gay retard to
Gosh.
go, and I'm going to be the first one, and I'm going to sun my anus every day and put my own poop back up in my butt and fix my biome. I'm going to be the gayest retard on Alone.
I want to know how long Josh lasts on Alone.
I'll probably shit myself and die. Probably
Well,
pretty
you know what
quickly.
I would notice on this most recent season is all of them are like most of them are older than me. A lot of them are like 50, 55. There's one 35-year-old woman and there's like a lot of them are in their 50s. And I'm like, so if a person in their 50s can do it, like You know, I don't know. Every now as I get up in age, I'm like, it's so old. When I'm 55, I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be in a wheelchair, and I'm going to be an old man.
One thing I feel fairly certain about is I'm not going to be getting dropped off in the fucking middle of nowhere with like 10 items or whatever it is. Like,
well, maybe if your businesses all fail, you'll just get really, really into survivalism and bushcraft and what do they call it? Primitive something.
Yeah, primitive technology.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go win the $500,000 on a loan, and then in like 6 years, you go and you get dropped off, and
all these people already live off grid.
Yeah,
you're like $500,000 would really change. No, it's not. You don't have a house.
Yeah,
you don't want a house. What are you gonna? It's more corn.
Well,
they have no use for money. They put themselves in a position where they don't need money.
Well, one of them is on like some type of like animal preserve, and she's like, I can
save more donkeys.
Yeah, I can save more donkeys or whatever. Like
for the wema.
Yeah, for the wema.
I mean, dude, whatever. Like $500,000 for those people probably means they don't have to work for the rest of their life.
Oh yeah,
$500,000 for us means nothing. It means a few years of paying our mortgages.
I'd be on the exit interview, be like, I would have won $500,000 except for those fucking baboons came and stole my shit.
Yeah,
and I starved.
Somebody
should cage off all of my stuff.
Off $500,000, I could live. Let's see here.
Pay off your house.
$500,000. I could probably live several years on $500,000.
Yeah, but you're not retiring.
Yeah,
like no.
Pay off your house, get another house, rent this house out, and you'd be fine.
Yeah,
for $1,600 a month or $2,000 or whatever.
I mean, realistically, if you were going to retire at 44, you 44.
Yeah,
if you're going to retire at 44, you probably need like $3 or $4 million.
Yeah, it's not that much,
right? $500,000.
But for $500,000, I could live for 3 years.
Yeah.
I could pay everything off and then live for 3 years, you know.
Chris, we're almost done. I have 2 more things. Can you?
Okay. All right. I'm not imminently going to fall asleep, but.
Do you ever have a mean boss that was like, I'm not paying you to sit there and do nothing?
Yeah.
I had like a redneck one, but he was always making jerk-off euphemisms. He's like, I'm not paying you to sit there and pull your
Jimmy
pecker.
Bohack?
Yeah. It was one of those type.
It wasn't Bohack.
It was at Regal Plastics. It's Ronnie.
Okay.
He's just like foghorn, leghorn type guy.
Oh.
I ain't paying you to sit there and pull your pecker.
Yeah.
Pull your pecker.
And then the Mexican guys that worked in the warehouse was like, he likes to talk to you about your dick a lot. And I was like, you know what? He is oddly specific with his jibes. Everyone is masturbation related.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to have a guy that was just a little bit more over the line gay. I'm not sitting there paying you to sit there on your beautiful, luscious ass and do nothing. Nobody's giving you $7 an hour to pull your delicious penis that I want to look at.
Oh yeah, I was curious about this, Donnie. In this thing that you sent me earlier, where you said, "Oh, this is Chris." Am I the boss?
Yeah, you're the boss who's nominating because you said you worked with that guy. You're like, yeah, because you're gay.
Yeah.
So I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you're saying
Yeah,
that's what you're referencing.
You're the boss who's nominating the guy who's not gay for the gay award.
Is a way to I was that guy, or if you were saying that I was the gay guy.
I thought you were the boss nominating the guy for the gay award.
Okay, all right. Josh, you also reminded me when you just said jive. My dad was obviously, my dad's super into pool.
He talks jive.
He's friends with this guy who owns a pool shop. And so my dad's telling us the story.
Old dudes love sitting around a fucking shop talking about this stuff.
Dude.
And making friends with the guy that runs it.
Oh, my dad's
you spend 8 hours in there.
Good friends with the guy who owns the pool table shop. Yeah. And so the guy with the pool table shop is telling my dad this story, and my dad's telling me and Jacob this story.
We got some new chalk coming in from Morocco.
It's like, so
4 hours on chalk.
So Billy, he gets a call the other day, and it's this black guy on the other end talking jive.
Abba,
oh my God,
a pool stick ba.
Oh my God, my dad, you're in 1974.
And he's like, the guy's like, hey man, can I get a pool table up here today? And Billy's like, it's Sunday. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I know it's Sunday, but I don't care. Like, can you deliver this pool table to my house by 3 p.m.? And Billy's like, I can do that. It's just going to cost you an extra $3,000. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I don't give a shit. Deliver that pool table by 3 p.m. So anyway, the guy goes up there and he gets the pool table together and he delivers it. And guess whose house he's at? It's Kanye's house.
Nice.
And I'm like, Dad, you know Kanye doesn't talk jive, right? And he's like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, me and Jacob were looking at each other like,
Yeah. Does Jacob even know what jive is?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
He's seen that scene
Jive
in
Records.
Airplane.
Yeah. Jacob's like, was he like, he's like, Papa, was he like, hey, mama say, mama song? And it's like,
Lay
no.
them down and smack them, yak them.
Yeah. Sorry, you reminded me of that when you said jive.
Another Reddit that I'm on is old skaters,
Hmm.
just so I can see what knee braces I need to try skateboarding
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was gonna be like, I'm an old skater. Try walking a mile in my. I'm an old fat skater. Try walking a mile in my sideways Etnies. These old fat skaters, their shoes turn sideways.
Yeah.
Try walking a mile in my Vans that are fucked up from being fat, not from ollieing at all ever.
Yeah. Not from that, yeah.
Where's the part that's worn out from ollieing? Don't worry about it.
No.
They're all sideways now.
Can you ollie, Josh?
Yeah.
Can you kickflip?
Yeah.
Can you like
I
shove
can
it?
heel flip. I can varial. I can shove it. I can nose grind. I can rail slide. I will get hurt if I try
okay.
it.
All right.
I don't do it regularly enough, but I could get it back probably in a day.
Okay.
If I hold on to a railing like I'm at the roller rink like a baby.
I remember as an adult, I actually taught myself how to kickflip. I never knew how to do it as a kid, and I taught myself when I was like, it was a long time ago, probably when I
We'll
was
try walking a mile in my trail runners that I never have worn once.
if I tried to kickflip
Yeah,
right now, I would land.
I
land on my
never
ass.
trusted myself to have wheels between my feet and the ground. I was never liked skating, any of that stuff. No skateboarding, none of that. I never ever wanted to try it. I knew I would just break everything.
Yeah.
So I barely roller skated.
I
you know.
still do the thing where you jump up and onto, you run and you jump onto it and you're going
Yeah.
like the caveman jump,
I don't like that.
boneless.
That shit scares me.
You missed the whole White House thing when
Yeah.
you were gone.
Yeah. The kids were really
They
upset.
had Nitro Circus there. It was a real travesty pastrana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we were
missed
talking
that.
about
You
Carlos.
missed the Iran peace deal that is the funniest fucking thing in the world, and it's completely pissed off all the Israelis and the Jews and the pro Israel people. A far right guy in Israel just said that 1,000 Lebanese mothers need to cry for every one Jewish mother who's had her son killed. Like,
oh my God.
we're gonna destroy them and visit hellfire upon them
Disproportionate.
because we're so mad that you're trying to make us stop.
And then Carlos Mencia is getting sued by the government for $8 million
Yeah, tax fraud by Carlos Mencia.
for all his stolen jokes.
Well, Carlos Mencia is a retard, but he probably doesn't deserve that.
I remember him saying, "I'm not fucking paying taxes. I'm Mexican." His name's like
Ned Holness.
Nelson,
Yeah.
Ned
Nelson
Holness.
Smith.
Ned Holness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I'm a Mexican. I'm not paying them. You're gonna pay.
paying that,
Yeah. Talk to Wesley Snipes about what happens when you don't give him your blade money.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go good for you, Daywalker.
Oh man.
All right. Well, that's the stream for today.
Happy Juneteenth.
The Summer
everyone.
Slop series.
Summer
Happy
Slop.
Juneteenth.
Celebrate American culture.
Now I'm subscribed to the YouTube channel, so I'll know. I'll have to tell my friends.
You get alerts.
I'm gonna learn.
I love when little red dots appear on my phone like it has herpes.
So, yeah.